Whiskey 3 Alpha Mike Charlie, W3AMC. The name here is David, Delta Able Victor Ida Delta, located in the northeastern part of Pennsylvania. You sound pretty good up here today. Go ahead.
Well, thank you, David. Likewise, sir. You're sounding really good there. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. What radio are you running today, sir?
Afternoon Qso-Vlog net. What radio are you running today, sir?
I'm right now using the ICOM 7300 with the ICM microphone and nothing more than a dipole about 30 feet off the ground. Go ahead.
Oh, yes, sir. Well, gosh, you have one of the greatest antennas in the world. The only thing that beats a dipole is a resonant dipole. So, a dipole is just a very, very efficient antenna. So, you're sounding really good. Now, if you'd be interested in our setup procedure, again, it is that you should verify that you're running that 7300 in the 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth setting, TBW. It's in settings, 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth. If you're not familiar with that, just take a note and adjust it at your leisure, Roger.
Take a note and adjust it at your leisure, Roger.
Yeah, real good. That's exactly where it is. 100 to 2900. That's mostly where I look at it. I'm seeing it here on the scope. So I hope we sound half decently, and I guess we got it pretty good or awful close there. So there we go. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. That 7300 has two other settings, and they are lesser settings than that 100 to 2900. So you want to set. Matter of fact, if you want to, you could set all three of those settings to the same thing, 100 to 2900, and that way you don't ever make a mistake. You're always operating your radio at the best possible bandwidth. And then for starting our setup procedure, it starts with you engaging your compressor on, and at a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, and that 7300, it would be a 3. It's something that you'll never hear on the air, but it helps you at the end point with your dynamic range just a little bit. So it's a compressor on at a 3, Roger.
So it's a compressor on at a 3, Roger.
All right, compressor at 3. All right, very good. That we can do. So there we go. So you come back and I'll get myself situated here. I can put it to 3. I have it at a 1. And so there we go with that end of it. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So you're going to slip that up to a 3. It's 3 is just a nice level. It's something that just works in the background. It's very transparent, and it's not sucking up between your words or nothing. It's just very, very nice at a 3 on your compressor. All right. So once we have that 3 on the compressor, then we move to your ALC meter with mic gain in hand. And as you say the magic word audio, adjust your mic gain until your ALC meter is running 2/3. So that's looking at your ALC meter with mic gain in hand. And as you say the word audio, don't stress it, just say it as you would say any other word in a QSO, and adjust your mic gain until your AOC is running 2/3. Roger?
Adjust your mic gain until your AOC is running 2/3. Roger?
Okay, I think we're awful close with that. I will check that a little bit out. But I did put the compression up to number 3. We're up to number 3 here with the 7300. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Now you realize you have one of the finest radios in the world. That 7300 is I think the radio of the century. I mean, when you stop to consider the cost and the capability, 7300 is just, Now, if you have $3,000, a 7610 is another good choice. But for the other price, the lower price, that 7300 is just a beautiful radio. So, again, I want to give you the opportunity to set that ALC. If you just say the magic word audio with mic gain in hand and adjust your mic gain until your ALC is running 2/3. We used to say mid-scale to 2/3 as you spoke very quickly, but it's much more effective just to use the word audio, elongate the front. You become a human generator and just adjust your mic for 2/3 reading on your AOC meter.
Just adjust your mic for 2/3 reading on your AOC meter.
Okay, I will take care of that. It seems to be pretty darn close, so we seem to be doing A-okay there. I think it's pretty much right there at the 2/3 right now. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm looking at your output on a view meter, and you are very close there. I just, we just have that set up procedure that we verify different points, and but you do look very close. So now we would move to your tone control, your equalizer page, and that 7300 has a 2-band equalizer. The Lord never made a simpler equalizer. I think, the point is that most equalizers are designed to strike a balance from the top to the mids and the bottom to the mids, and so much so that ICOM doesn't even bother wasting time putting a mid-range control in there because they want that to be flat. They want that to be flat and strike your balance with your treble and your bass. So with that in mind, if you could advance your treble EQ 2 clicks from where you are, you'll get a little more articulation in your audio, Roger.
You'll get a little more articulation in your audio, Roger.
Okay, we're pretty much set, ready to go there with that end of it. Go ahead.
Roger. So you added 2 clicks additional treble EQ from where you were?
Roger. So you added 2 clicks additional treble EQ from where you were?
That equalizer is in sideband transmit tone control.
Tone control.
Settings. Or you can just take a note to add 2 more clicks of treble EQ at your convenience, Roger.
To add 2 more clicks of treble EQ at your convenience, Roger.
Okay, here we are. Now I'm pretty well there. Sorry, I was getting it in the receive mode, and I realized I was in the receive mode. So there we go. We can start with the bass. Go ahead.
I prefer to start with the top end, the treble EQ plus 2 clicks boost from where you are.
With the top end, the treble EQ plus 2 clicks boost from where you are.
Okay, we're at 0 right now. We're at 0 on the treble. Go ahead.
Alrighty, was it -2 before? Because we want to add 2 clicks additional treble boost from where you were in the beginning.
Clicks additional treble boost from where you were in the beginning.
Should I go on the minus side or should I come up on the plus side?
All right, we're going to go on the plus side. We're going to add 2 clicks. Add 2 clicks treble boost from where you are. So that's 2 clicks additional plus 2 from wherever you were at the moment, Roger.
2 from wherever you were at the moment, Roger.
Got it. There we go. We're 2 clicks at the treble side right now. Go ahead.
Yes, sir, and your bottom sounds just fine. Is that flat on the bottom side?
Sir, and your bottom sounds just fine. Is that flat on the bottom side?
I'm sitting at +2. I'm not flat, okay?
All right, so right now your bass control is at +2, and your treble EQ is at +2. Is that a Roger?
That's +2, and your treble EQ is at +2. Is that a Roger?
I have to take a look at the bass.
Okay, we don't want to do anything to the bass. We want to keep the bass just like it was. I thought you were just very well balanced the way you were there. Just needed a little more top end on your treble boost, Roger. 2 clicks.
More top end on your treble boost, Roger. 2 clicks.
You want me to go up 2 more on the treble?
Sure, let's try that. Plus 2 clicks additional from where you were, so you're now at +4 treble EQ or somewhere around there?
So you're now at +4, treble EQ, somewhere around there?
All right, there we go. There's the treble at +4. There's what we're at right now. Go ahead.
Oh, yes, just lovely. Just keep her right there. Take your gorilla tape and tape her down, sir. You've got it going on. Just perfect, Roger. I wouldn't change anything now. Just go to YouTube tomorrow and check for KC9VKV followed by the word logbook, and that will take you to this recording, and you can hear your beautiful radio.
We'll take you to this recording, and you can hear your beautiful radio.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Glad to hear that. And I just checked the ALC, and it never touches the peak point at the very top with the compression at 3 and stuff like that. So apparently we've got it. So thank you very much. So let you go. Take care. Thank you. W3AMC clear.
Roger, David, 73, sir. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend, and enjoy your recording. If you get a chance, join us next Friday. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.